Yo, we are rolling. What is up, YouTube? It is your boy STX Nick, and figured should have made this video sooner, but you know, just how it goes sometimes. Today I'm gonna be doing a review or overview walk around of this bike. It's a 2013 Ninja 636. We finished it to full rebuild. We finished it about November of 23. It's been a year and about a month or so. So yeah, treated me well as long as I took care of it, kept up with the maintenance and everything that was falling apart, because this bike was sitting outside for about 2 or 3 years just collecting dust. The guy that had it before me had completely blown the motor. From what I was told, I believe it was just him not doing simple maintenance as far as putting oil, so engine just locked up. So yeah, see if we can get to a spot that I can stop and we'll do a full walk around. It is about 50 degrees right now, give or take, because of the wind, or what it feels like. So your boy is shivering his timbers. All right. So yeah, get into this video. Like I said, it is 50 degrees right now. And I thought I was good wearing 2 jackets. Apparently not. Hands are gone. But appreciate it, bro. Yeah. So again, 2013 Ninja 636. It's come a long way. Not even just from fully rebuilding it from the blown engine, but I'm saying from when we finish this to now. Even we've done a lot of things. So yeah, let's just start from the front. I just recently replaced this visor. It is a Puig. Yeah, it's a Puig. I had the bike set up. Originally it was supposed to be full orange and full black, straight down the middle. So before I had gotten this one, just probably about a month ago, it was fully orange, and I still have it at home. And I originally planned to just use this one strictly for night rides, so I could see through it, of course. But since I put it on, I've got nothing but good reviews, and even it's starting to grow on me. So we might just leave it like that completely, unless I want to do maybe photo shoots or car shows with just the fully orange windscreen. We smoked out the mirrors. These are just vinyl cutouts. I forget the website, but it's basically like a film that goes over him, which I could have put on better, but it is what it is. We don't got really too much going on in the front other than that. Just purely aesthetically, I had put in these guards, the radiator and header guards. I originally had a sticker that said Texas across on this radiator, on this header guard, and over time, and me not keeping up with keeping the bike washed, yeah, it just started to peel back and started to add gunk and oil on it, so I just completely ripped it off. I might put another sticker there down the road, but for now it's just sitting like that. Over here we got these cheap little Amazon levers that were painted just to cover it up, because they were like a anodized black, kind of like a flat black. Painted controls, painted triple tree with spray paint compared to spray gun professional paint, just because there's no need to waste good material and stuff like that. We've got my phone mount, which is made out of a window mount that I just cut up because I already had this mount and I didn't want to make another one or get a quad lock. I don't really like that one. I've got a phone or USB charger connected that also reads your voltage, just in case which I a couple weeks back thought I had my rectifier blown out, so just in case your charging system goes bad or you think it's going bad, that's another little good thing to have. We've got a dash cam. Now I get a lot of questions about this, just because they see a little black screen, they don't know what's going on. So yeah, it's just a simple setup dash cam. Got it off eBay, $60. Now this one is cool because it has front and back cameras, and I specifically just got this for my rear camera, because since I don't have mirrors, I just like the way it looks without mirrors. It sits pretty good. You can angle it to whichever way you need. The only thing is you can't really see it at night because everybody's headlights are shining straight to the camera, so it kind of blocks that. And I've got the front one right here in the intake, which is starting to look a little sad, to be honest. But hey, for $60 you can't beat it. It's also another little added insurance. God forbid you ever get cut in front of or hit from the back. It's always recording as well. It has its own SD card. Got this little switch as well. Now this right here is for added headlights. Since mine are covered, smoked out, I can't really use them at night. It's kind of pointless. It's giving very little light through that. So we went ahead and added lights, if I can get them turned on. We went ahead and added lights, which help a bunch. They pretty much replace the factory headlights, and yeah, they're really bright. Got the M4 exhaust slip-on stock headers, but I did cut out the the honeycombs. Now we get back to this side of the bike. Thank you. It's a nice little neighborhood. Yeah. So we get back to this side of the bike, and I know this is pretty controversial, especially for being a 600 class. A lot of people, to this day, I still get comments. Why would you extend to 600? Why would you extend to 600? Well, I always tell them the same thing. I don't, you know how that goes. But yeah, I've always loved the look of extended bikes. Me personally, just aesthetically. Now I know there's a lot of reasons why people would do that on 1000s. Of course, the same thing for 600, just to keep the wheel down when you're doing pulls. A lot of people think that you don't need this for 600, but again, just for looks. I'm not blowing doors off of anybody racing for pot money or anything. It's just I really liked the way that they look. Now this one we just got put on about a month ago, maybe even that. I had the original stock Swingarm with extension blocks, but in doing some maintenance while this was up on stands. I saw one of the blocks was cracked straight down from top to bottom, and I'll see if I can post up a picture in the video just to show you guys. It was pretty bad, and luckily I had found a deal on Facebook a couple months ago. I was going to rebuild an 07 ZX-10R. How's it going? I got distracted with these guys passing by. Yeah, so I had bought this 7 ZX-10R a couple months ago off of Facebook, and it had all the goodies. It just had a blown motor, and by goodies, one of them was evil swing arm. But on the original bike, or on that bike itself, when I had bought it, it was extended probably about 4 or 5 more inches out, which is fine for some people, but that bike was set up for drag strip racing, and it was super long just to keep you down from a dig, and which is fine. Some people want that, but personally it was just too long for the street. It just also looked not as good as this, in my opinion. Luckily, we're able to chop this one down. Like I said, chop it down probably about 4 or 5 inches. We dremeled out these holes to, obviously, let us put the axle through. And we measured to kind of give us the same length as the stock swing arm with the blocks. And it honestly came out perfect. If you could see it from the back, it's very straight. Now for the connections on the frame, we did have to put some spacers up in the front, some shims to keep it aligned, being that this swing arm was built for a ZX-10R 07, like I said. We luckily didn't have to do too much to the lowering links. That pretty much just aligned and bolted right up. But yeah, this is also the good one from what I've heard, is because it's reinforced compared to just the straight swing arms that they make for lighter bikes, of course. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, we come over here to this side. You see I've got this nice little wire just dangling. That is going to be the Anatori QS Pro 2 quick shifter. It plugs into the harness, and then it plugs into the coils, so it cuts off the power, the spark, for just a second when you're shifting. And I gotta tell you, since I've put it on, even on the stock or recommended settings, it's just butter smooth. I've had no problems with it. The only thing that I do have is from first to second. I do need to use a clutch just from first to second, and anything after that is just butter. I don't know if I can mess with the settings, because it does come with an app to kind of fix that problem just from first to second, but I don't really want to mess with it. I'm fine with just that. I don't want to mess it up anymore. Yeah, all these custom decals were made in-house. Now, the seats, I get a lot of questions about these as well. These are just covers from Etsy. I found a post of a guy from Poland making seat covers for all different types of bikes, and yeah, I hit him up on Etsy, and all he did was ask what color I wanted each material and the threading, and that was it. Probably took about a month just to get over here from order time. And I did have the rear and front, but right now I have the cowl on, just for to show you guys that I do run the 360 cameras sometimes. And this is how I have it set up. No tape. I didn't like the just trusting a little strip of tape for my $400 camera, so I drilled a hole through this cow, being that it's $30 cow from Amazon or eBay, and I bolted this thing down so it's not going anywhere. The whole seat will take it before it takes that clip off. So yeah. ECU flash. I've got an ECU flash done by Two Wheel Dyno Works, and it was a noticeable difference in the beginning, but as you know, time goes on, you kind of get used to things. But for what it was at the time, it did what I wanted it to do, along with the velocity stacks that they sell. I paired those together, so they sent me the flash back with the velocity stacks, tuned for the velocity stacks. And like I said, yeah, it was a noticeable difference when I had gotten it, but I wouldn't mind going a little bit faster, but that's for another day, for another video. I think that's pretty much it as far as what I've got done to the bike. If you guys have any questions or comments to tell me how dumb stretching a 600 would be, please go ahead and run up the engagement numbers. Can never hate on that. Yeah, man. Let me get this bike started. We can get on out here. I did do a cold start at my house, and I'll probably add in this video, just so y'all can hear the cold start. But for now, we will do the warm start. It doesn't sound too bad. It's actually pretty loud now that the cats are out. She pops and bangs since that's been out. Oh yeah, she can get rowdy. Now the ride here kind of sucked being cold, and I know the ride home is gonna suck being cold. But yeah, like I said, it's been a long time coming. I know I should have made this, for one, a YouTube earlier, but also a video even starting it. I said the same thing about my Instagram. Like I said, this bike was finished, as far as road ready, paint and everything, was finished in November of 23, and I didn't make an Instagram until about March of 24, and since then it's gotten a lot of love, and I was just surprised. I always kick myself saying I should have made it earlier, but same thing for this one. But yeah, it is now, I believe, the 7th of 2025. Yeah, the 7th. Have some plans, some goals for this year as far as content. I'd love to make it out to a big group meet somewhere in Dallas, maybe Houston, reasonable, just to go and yeah, experience that. I had went to the Ghost and Quiet meet this past year over there in Dallas, which was crazy in itself, but I was there only, luckily, for work at the time, and I was not on my bike, unfortunately, but it was a crazy experience, just like that even. But yeah, guys, let me get on out of here so we can get this outro going. See if that'll wake the people up. But yeah, like I said, To my my locals watching this and supporting, love you guys. To any new subscribers, hopefully subscribers, appreciate y'all as well. We'll go ahead and call this one a video, call it right here, and we'll see what the next video brings us. Anyways, peace.